Yo, what's going on YouTube? Deontay Wilder versus Jarrell Big Baby Miller. You know, um, Jarrell Big Baby Miller, man. Heavyweight. Contender has been running his mouth lately. To me, I haven't been feeling him, man. A few people out there, I guess, feel him. Excuse me, they've been feeling him, but I haven't, man. I haven't been feeling him as far as his trash talking and stuff like that. Talk about he's breaking Anthony Joshua's jaw, and talk about all these other heavyweights are bums and stuff like that. That's uncalled for, man. It's really uncalled for. It's not classy. He did it to Bermain Stavern as far as, walking up on Bermain Stavern and stuff like that, disrespecting him and stuff like that. Luckily, Shannon Briggs was there to break up the fight when he did that. I think that was like last year and whatnot when he went into camp talking junk to the Bermain Stavern. That's not called for, especially at where he's at in his career, man. The dude's been in the boxing game for a while. He hasn't really fought anybody. He did knock out Fred Cassie. He beat Fred Cassie. I believe he knocked him out. But anyway, nonetheless, he beat Fred Cassie, which is good. That's a step in the right direction, man. That's a step in the right direction as far as stepping up his competition and everything like that. I believe he's married. And maybe he's trying to build up a nest egg, you know what I'm saying? A little bit late in the day for that. Probably should have done that before he got married. But maybe he's motivated for, starting a family and whatnot. I don't know if he's got kids or whatnot. So I know he's trying to do what he's trying. I know he's trying to just, trying to get himself in the picture and stuff like that, but he ain't nothing like Shannon Briggs, who's a guy who's won a belt, who's fought who's who of guys, and that's 40-something years old. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shannon Briggs pretty much said, I don't have a promoter, I gotta promote myself and stuff like that. And with Shannon Briggs, at least he's bringing the people along. At least he's trying to say, like, let's go champ and all this other stuff. I just want to fight the champions, whoever's got a belt, and stuff like that. And as far as who's of opponent and stuff like that, Shannon Briggs is fighting. At least he's knocking them out. It's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? And then he's an older guy. So it's sort of like a little bit of nostalgia, a little mystique on that, because he's an old man. He's in shape. He's a heavyweight. He's a guy that's just trying to make a comeback and stuff like that. He's selling T-shirts and stuff like that. So it's a little bit. It's got a little bit more meat on his trash talking and stuff like that, because he's been there and he's done that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when he was young and stuff like that. And as far as like his resume and everything, it's set in stone. You know what I'm saying? A former lineal champion and stuff like that. But what Jarrell Big Baby Miller is doing is, man, just flat out disrespectful to me. It's me out to slow down, because he's disparaging. He's making disparaging remarks about other fighters, and you take a look at his resume. Man, you can down him a whole lot, man. You know what I'm saying? And then he's coming in at like 290-something pounds, especially against Fred Cassie and stuff like that. To me, it looks like he's disrespecting the sport. He's not taking the fight game serious. And like, how are you supposed to believe in him and stuff like that when he's doing all this stuff, man? He's gaining weight like every fight. Is getting fatter. He's not like he's not as tall as David Price, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, or even Anthony Joshua. He's not a 6'6" guy, 6'8" guy, and stuff like that. Hell, even with Deontay Wilder, you can make a little bit question mark as far as him putting on a little bit pounds, putting on some weight and stuff like that. But he's doing everything in moderation, and he's doing it the right way. But Big Baby Miller, he was in this interview on a radio show where they had called Deontay Wilder. He got in. Deontay Wilder was lucky that I guess they must have muted Jarrell Big Baby Miller, but Deontay Wilder was lucky to get in like 3 sentences, right? And then during this whole conversation with them going back and forth and stuff like that, Jarrell Big Baby Miller just kept talking over Deontay Wilder. He wouldn't let him respond to anything like that. I was like, damn, dude. You know what I'm saying? I was like, can you have at least a little bit of respect? A little, there's some respect, man. You know what I'm saying? As far as having a conversation, we all know he's just trying to hype himself up into a fight. You know what I'm saying? Which is nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Shannon Briggs been trying to do that for a long time. Well, for the past 2 almost 3 years and stuff like that with the Klitschko. Started with Vladimir Klitschko and stuff like that. He's trying to get a big fight. We can understand that because he's old. You know what I'm saying? He's an old dude. He's trying to make a comeback. So you can understand that a little bit. But for Jarrell Big Baby Miller, I don't even think the dude's 30 years old yet. And so it's like, man, you can't even give Deontay Wilder, a WBC champion, an opportunity to respond. And he kept talking over this dude. I'm like, man, you just running your mouth. But at the end of the day, it comes to find out that Deontay Wilder already schooled him already in sparring. Yeah, man, he hurt him. If not, knocked him out, gave him concussion, and they sent him home. You know what I'm saying? And Deontay Wilder was like, hey, a lot of people don't know this, but hell, we can do this. We can do this again. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. He's like, I don't play this. I do this for real. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that this dude got hurt already in sparring just solidified what I thought already is like pretty much what Deontay Wilder was saying. It's like, man, you just trying to talk yourself up into a fight, man. He's like, get in line, do something, build up your resume, like get into the number one spot and I holler at you. But other than that, I already took care of you. You know what I'm saying? So, Deontay Wilder versus Jarrell Big Baby Miller, man, I'm not looking forward to it. But if it happens, it happens. You know what I'm saying? If it happens, it happens. But to me, it's not deserved. It's not earned by Jarrell Big Baby Miller. I believe Deontay Wilder was saying, like, man, you don't bring nothing to the table, which is true. He don't bring nothing to the table. He hasn't fought anybody. If Deontay Wilder fights Jarrell Big Baby Miller and knocks him out, you think he gonna get any credit for that, man? He's not even getting credit for guys like Eric Molina, Robert Duhaupas, or even fighting Chris Arreola and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? People even want to disparage his win over Bermane Stiverne, even though Bermane Stiverne won the championship belt and stuff like that. The WBC belt, he grabbed that belt. People want to disparage that victory. So what do you think they're going to say about him facing Jarrell Big Baby Miller? You know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. Jarrell Big Baby Miller trashing other fighters, man. Is it warranted? Excuse me, man. Is it really warranted? I don't think it's warranted, man. It ain't cute. It ain't funny. He doesn't even have a belt. He doesn't have an interim belt. He's not a number one contender for anybody. To me, it's not warranted, man. Just keep fighting, man. Jarrell Big Baby Miller. If Miller even listens to this video, man, just fight somebody, man. Just fight Chris Arreola or something like that. Fight some opponents. Fight Eric Molina. Fight Dominic Brazil. Just fight somebody, man. Fight somebody who's relevant. Get your name up in the number one contender spot, and then take care of business. But as far as all this trash talking, disparaging Anthony Joshua, all these other fighters and stuff like that. Come on, man. Let's see it. Let's see it in the ring. Let's see it in the ring. I'm sure you want to prove it, but man, let's see it in the ring. Do more talking behind the scenes, as far as with these other promoters, these other fighters, as far as negotiating the fight and stuff like that, and just tone it down a bit, man. Cause you calling Deontay Wilder trash, you ain't gonna get no respect for beating him. You know what I'm saying? All these fighters you talking about, they're trash and stuff like that. At the end of the day, somebody say, "Oh, you ain't fighting like nobody but bums," and then you try to beef them up, stuff like that. Oh yeah, but I fought this guy, I fought that guy. When you trying to defend your resume, well, I mean, you said it yourself. You fight nothing but bums. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.